Good morning, students. Today I would like to explain about the mobile computing and its applications. In Unit 1, the first topic is the mobile introduction on mobile computing and its applications. First of all, explain what is the mobile computing. What is meant by mobile computing? Mobile computing is an umbrella term. It is used to describe the technologies that enabling the people to access network services. What are the network services it is available? Those network services we have to accessing the services at any place and at any time and at anywhere. We are accessing the services. The mobile computing is a umbrella term. Okay. And the mobile computing can be defined as a computing environment over a physical mobility. It can be defined as a computing the environment or a physical mobility. Physically, what we are using the mobility, it is finding the environment.
Pikachu.
Now, I would explain about the PPT of the mobile computing. What is the main purpose we are using the mobile computing? The mobile computing, the mainly it allows the mainly what purpose we are using the mobile computing. It allows and it transfers the transmission the data. What type of data? It is a whatever we are requiring the data via the computer without having to be a connected a fixed physical link. We have to transferring the data like we are using the modems we are transferring the data. Okay, it is not a physical link. Okay, and also nowadays we are using the hotspots hotspots also. We are getting the network connections, and we have to whatever we are requiring the data at any place anywhere, we have to transferring the data. Okay, and how to we are communicating the with the mobiles. Nowadays generations we are daily basis we are using the mobiles, right? It is widely establishing the throughout the world. Okay, we are using the many number of peoples, not only the childrens, and every each and uh, students. Also nowadays we are learning the online classes. We are learning the online classes, and it is requiring the mobiles also required. Okay, it is a physical device. Each and everyone having the one one physical device like it as a mobile devices and laptops and personal computers, iPods. Nowadays we are using the everyone this mobile. It is very friendly device, hardware device we are using. Okay, how to communicating the mobile? Through voice we are communicating the now widely we are using. Olden days we are using the which type of we are using? Okay, we are using the analog communications we are using. Nowadays we are using digital communications we are using. Okay, the last few years we are observing about the over the last few years the many number of subscribers are um, rapidly it is increasing. The various cellular networks we are increasing. The extension of this technology ability to send and receive the data across these cellular networks. This is the principle of mobile computing. Here we are observing about the mobile data. Communication has become a very important and rapidly evolving a technology, rapidly evolving a technology, and it has allows the users to transmit the data from remote locations to other remote locations or fixed locations, like it is a destination. Through emails also we are sending the data, through WhatsApp also we are sending the data. Okay, many number of ways we are sending the mobile data. Only it is required, the communication between the source and destination is required. Okay, the coming to existing cellular network architecture. The previous existing cellular network architecture, how it can be displayed. The architecture, cellular network architecture, how it can be. During the 1980s, the analog technology was used, but nowadays we are using in from 1990s to we are using the digital cellular technology was we are using. That is which type of SIMs networks we are using? GSM SIMs we are using. That is the global system mobiles we are using. Right. It is the mainly cellular network architecture only. It allows the efficient utilization of frequencies of enabling the connection of a large number of users. Not only the count of hundreds of counts, it is a enabling the connection, it establishing the connection, a large number of users, it is establishing the connection, the cellular network architecture. Nowadays also many number of peoples we are using. The number of subscribers are more, number of subscribers are there. Today many people are using in a mobile computing in a different purposes. What are the different purposes where they are using? Okay, here it is a many different purposes. Students, can you observe this picture? In this picture, one student is utilizing the laptop in a desert location, and one more student also utilizing the mobile phone laptop in a bus stop, and one more person in a park, one more person in a snow world. It is a very uh, rural, it is a very rural areas also we are utilizing. In the snow also the network it is covering. Many people are using the mobile computing for different purposes they are using. In railway station also the network we are transferring the data, mobile data. In desert locations also we are using. In snow, in the environment, it is a snow environment also we are utilizing the utilizing the data and transferring the data also. For that purpose, the mobile computing mainly for this technology is to transfer the data. What are the advantages? What are the advances of in a technology? Okay. What are the advances in technology here? Nowadays, we are using more computing power. The computing power it is more, but it is a smaller device. They told it is a now all of you observe that these are portable, these are the smaller devices, but the computing power it is more, and it is a very flat, and these devices are these technology devices having the lightweight displays with low power consumption. The consumption of power is very low, but it displays it is a lightweight displays. Okay, new user interfaces due to small dimensions also. It very corner locations also in the on the mobile phone we are selecting the icons also. We are new users also easily can interacting the mobile phones. User can interacting the mobile phones in gaming technology also. They are using the they are using the very small dimensions also they are accessing the tools. It has in the more bandwidth it is providing. per second. Per space it is providing the more bandwidth. These are the advances the technology. Multiple wireless technology techniques also there. What are the multiple wireless techniques? Like the technology in the background, device location, it is awareness. What is the user location awareness? We know the technology in the backgrounds are two types: device location and the user location awareness. Device location, the computers is adapting to their environment where they are currently. Global position service, where they are currently. GPS location, it is finding the device location, it is identifying. The computer can adopt the GPS location, right? The user location awareness, the computer can recognize the location of the user, exactly where they are locating the user, where they are locating the device, exactly those are identifying, and react the appropriately, and call the, it can be they are requiring the making the calls also, they are forwarding the calls also. And what are the nowadays we are using computers also, we are using how to evolve. It is a small and cheap, and it is a portable, and it is a replaceable, right? And the integration, and also disintegration. There are the two types of mobile computing: user mobility and the device mobility. User mobility, it is the anytime anywhere with anyone can read or write email or web browser. It is the and one more one, it is the web browsers also we are using. Device portability, devices can be connected anywhere, anytime anywhere to the network, right? These are the user mobility and the two kinds of mobility, user mobility and the